verse 2 first, because most people misinterpret this passage. So it says, Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 and 20 and 21. Here's what it says. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, nor thieves break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Now, most people take that out of context and say that means you shouldn't invest money, or you shouldn't save money, or you should be diligent with your money. But that's not what it's talking about. So the entire theme of Matthew chapter 6 is this. Don't live like this, live like that. It starts out, don't pray like this. Don't pray like the scribes and the Pharisees in the streets, pounding your chest and giving big, long prayers, because they think they shall be seen for their much speaking. They shall be heard for their much speaking. But I verily or truly I say unto you, they already have their reward. They want to be seen of men. They got what they're getting. They got everything they're getting. But when you pray, enter into your closet and close the door and pray in secret. He's not saying he's saying pray in private, and the God who hears you in private will reward you openly. But that's how life works. It's the private work that creates the public platform. So for yourselves treasures on the earth. So what he's saying is, don't live like this, live like this. Don't live to please man. Don't live to be noticed by man. Live to be noticed by God. But when it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures on the earth, I'm going to tell you the two key words. You ready? There are two key words in this verse. You ready? For yourselves. It didn't say don't lay up treasures on the earth. It says lay not up for yourselves treasures on the earth. But the same Bible, it tells me not to lay up treasures for myself on the earth. Here's what else it says. The same Bible. So it's whatever that means, it ain't contradicting this. Here's what it says. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So I'm not supposed to lay up wealth for myself on the earth. I'm supposed to lay up wealth for my children and my children's children, my children's 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 children. So the wealth that I'm creating, the wealth that I'm storing up, I'm not storing it up for me. I'm storing it up for them. I'm also storing it up so that when I come across a man who fell among thieves or somebody who has a need, I can help them, and me helping them don't hurt me. And see, so many Christians are broke as a joke and ready to choke because they think that God wants them stuck like Chuck in a pickup truck and broke. So what they do is they don't have any money because I don't care about money. Who can you help? You can't even help yourself. I went to a church as a visiting speaker. Went to a church as a visiting speaker. On a Wednesday night, it was a prayer meeting that said, pray for so-and-so family, their house burnt down last night. One of the elders got up and said, well, let's take up an offering for them. Took up an offering for them. The next day, there were only about maybe 35 people there. There weren't a lot of people there. I'm cool with that. So the next day, I said, so how much money did we take up for the family whose house burnt down? They said $135. I put in $100. I don't even know the family. Why am I making that point? Because as Christians, we are great at talking a good game. But what we do when somebody needs help, we say, I'll pray for you. He said, here's what the book of James says, when somebody comes in and they're hungry, destitute of daily food, and you say, be you warmed and filled, God bless you. Don't they have need for the things of the body? And you can't help anybody but you. So when the Bible's telling me not to lay up treasures for myself upon the earth, it's not telling me not to lay up treasures. It's just telling me don't lay them up for myself.